You know what I mean? It's like
order-
a lot of people think that there's going to be like this.
This is why people don't get sober, bro.
There's
People
going
don't
to be
get
like
sober.
a big party and everything's going to be great.
Fuck
and,
no. People don't get sober because it's so painful to change.
Mm-hmm.
All this takes is everything you got. Are you ready to be born into something new? Great. That means your old self needs to die.
Mm-hmm.
Let that fucker die. It was like a grieving process. Like I had to mourn the old Dwayne, the alcoholic Dwayne.
You know, like a lot of churches have baptism.
Mm-hmm. Born again.
And it's like as an adult they'll have baptism,
Sure.
or whatever, and it's that laying down that dying,
Yes,
and then resurrecting again.
Perfect.
You know, and
Just
I
like
think
Jesus.
that's just like Jesus. That's that. And we were talking about that a while ago. Everybody wants to focus on the cross, but they don't realize the power is in the resurrection.
Yeah, you nailed it with that. Yeah.
Everybody has crosses, which is great. I mean, I'm all for it, but we all have cross jewelry, and we're always this fixation on the suffering.
Yes, suffering. Yes, that's the point. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not the suffering that has the power. The power comes from the resurrection.
It's the rebirth.
And it's so beautiful because Mary that came to the tomb, not Mary, Martha was at the tomb when Jesus came out. She didn't even recognize him. That's how much resurrection power was. She asked who he was. He had to be like, hey, no, look.
Yeah.
They didn't even know. She didn't recognize Jesus after his resurrection power. And that's the same thing with us. We have so much power within us that we're unrecognizable. Look at you now after 14 years. You're unrecognizable.
Absolutely. I'm a completely
the people
different
that would know you, would be unrecognized by you.
100%. And most of those people are dead.
Yeah.
That I hung out with. They're not around now.
But think about how much power to transform you from the hospital to now.
Infinite power, bro. I'm a different person. God made that possible, not me. And that's the humility. That's the acknowledgement. This journey so far, like it's so important to acknowledge the victories too. I'm not just all bad human being.
Well, I mean, you had a surrender at 18, and then you had to drink 3 more years.
Yeah.
And then you
and I had a deeper surrender.
Yeah.
At 20, I do everything backwards.
But then didn't you relapse for 9 months or something?
Yeah. Well, no. I relapsed at 5 months, 20 days. The relapse only took 2 weeks. It took me 2 weeks to get into the hospital.
Yeah.
Drinking the way I drink. Yeah. But I'm grateful for that too, because that was the
pivotal moment.
That was the moment I needed. That was the pain and suffering I needed to become willing to change.